Higher education is adapting to the changes in and around it. The flipped classroom has emerged as an exciting way to transform the teaching and learning experience in higher education. This short educational video will provide a quick overview of the flipped classroom model. The traditional teaching and learning environment is built around the information transmission model. The instructor is a sage on the stage and transmits knowledge to receiving students. The long history of this traditional model has revealed some concerns, such as the learning outcomes are not controlled or guaranteed, too much emphasis is placed on learning facts, there is low student motivation, and there is poor student engagement, all of which affects learning. In 1991, Seymour Papert and Edith Harrell proposed some conceptual changes to the sage on the stage model. Their suggestion was the guide on the side model, where learning occurs from collaborations and interactions. Students and instructors actively create knowledge, and students have a deeper understanding of how the problem-solving approaches work. The challenge to implementing this new guide on the side model was partly technological. From 2005 onwards, the technological barrier was gradually being lifted. There was an explosion in the widespread accessibility of the internet, the ease of creating videos and podcasts, and free hosting platforms for digital media, and overall improved digital connectivity. Distance education through online learning was now taking a stronger foothold. Merging the ideas from Seymour and Harrell with the available internet and digital technologies led to the development of the flipped classroom model. The goal of the flipped classroom is to move knowledge transmission activities such as lectures to outside of the classroom. Here, students watch short lecture videos or do readings in their spare time and prepare themselves for the classroom time. In the classroom time, application of knowledge becomes the focus through activities such as guided discussions. Around 2007, Jonathan Bergman and Aaron Sams, as well as the Khan Academy, were early pioneers in the flipped classroom model. The model gained further traction when it was adopted by many science, technology, engineering, and mathematics or STEM teachers for implementation in the classroom. Today, the model has now made its way into teaching and learning for higher education. In designing the flipped classroom, considerations would include reasons for choosing the flipped classroom model and not something else, clear knowledge of the target audience, clear definition of learning outcomes, carefully matching all activities back to the learning outcomes, flipping the course incrementally, and keeping the emphasis on content and not technology. Implementing the flipped classroom can result in transformations such as increased course passing rates, increased engagement and understanding of the content, students take some responsibility for their learning, students receive quality assistance in classroom time, and students gain more confidence in linking theory with practice. Some reported concerns about the flipped classroom model are the high level of structuring needed, which may not be in the skill set of the typical instructor. Providing individual formative feedback may be a barrier, especially for large class sizes. Instructors spend more time planning and preparing learning materials. Potential student buy-in may be due to a perceived easier workload, and unprepared students can reduce the effect of the in-class activity. Like all educational approaches, the flipped classroom model should be viewed as a new tool in the teaching and learning toolkit. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. The instructor needs to give careful consideration to all stages of the design and implementation of a flipped classroom. If not, the drawbacks could outweigh the benefits and further frustrate learners.